Is it just me, or are all the rooms starting to look the same?
They don't all look the same, Sora.
Like racist here.
Maybe we're going in Kirkles.
Some help she was.
That was an assumption.
Well, yeah, I know, like Donald's assuming genders here.
Oh, I think you might have ruffled her feathers, Donald. She's pretty hot.
Wait, who's gonna be the bucket?
That's actually Peter Pan.
No, I know.
You should be Peter Pan.
You want me to be Peter Pan?
Yeah.
Okay. Tink, what are you doing? You weren't supposed to bring the pirates with you. I wanted the Minnesota Twins. That was a nice MLB joke. Instead of the pirates, you got the joke.
You're
Stay
lying.
back, pirates! Or this will be the last fight you pick.
You know, this is a children's game where
What's the big idea?
where a grown man who never
We're not pirates.
aged is pretending that he's gonna stab us.
We're only here because... That...
He's also pretending to be a child so he can hang out with children.
Why are we here, Sora?
Huh?
Were you not paying attention?
I was seeing if anybody acknowledged what I said.
Well, I was listening to you, but we're also going through the cutscene.
That makes sense. How am I supposed to know, Donald? Goofy, what do you think?
Well, I'm really into that Tinkerbell. Beats me, though.
I want Tinkerbell to beat me.
Off.
Yeah. Okay, I understand. Sora, Donald, and Goofy, right? I guess if you were real pirates, you wouldn't get lost on your own ship. Plus, you're dressed funny.
Yeah, says the guy dressed like the...
There you go again.
From Elf.
Buddy.
Wait, so if you thought we were pirates, this must be a pirate ship. What
He
a
needs to meet
genius.
Jack-Off Sparrow.
That's right, you're trapped inside the Jolly Roger.
He's gonna show us his Jolly Roger.
Ship of the old codfish, Captain Hook.
Cockfish?
Well, if we're trapped, that means you are too. Me? Don't be silly.
Sure, I thought
No
that
one
was
can
Sora.
capture Peter Pan. I'm just laying low until it's time to spring my plan. Had a dyslexic attack there.
What plan is that?
The pirates kidnapped my friend Wendy. She's got to be somewhere on this ship.
And when I find her, I'm gonna take her dress off.
Wow.
Okay.
Because
I
I'm
didn't
actually
expect there to be so many pirates on watch, though. I sent Tink to look for a way around. But all she found was you.
It's disgusting.
I bet I know what Tink had in mind.
Oh, I'm hoping we're on the same wavelength
All
here.
right.
Hey, can I have a Kleenex?
If we all
Yeah.
get really small her size, then
Oh.
maybe my places will fit into her places.
That's cool.
Then we can distract the pirates.
It is such a tragedy. Tinkerbell is one of the hottest women in Disney, but she's tiny. Gore, she must have read her mind.
Is that a problem with you? You don't like small people?
Actually, yes.
Oh, okay.
So, how about it? Let's work together. At least we get above Dick.
Well, why not?
Who's Dick?
Of course, I could save Wendy myself if I wanted to. But you guys look like you'd be stuck without me.
There was a janitor at our school named Dick.
There was.
Nice guy.
Yeah. Don't you have any manners? Nice dick, too. I mean, wait, what?
Yeah, you had to be careful when you were talking to Dick, because he'd be like, nice,
Talking
Dick.
to who?
Dick.
Oh, okay.
The janitor.
Yeah, Dick.
Because if you were like, nice, Dick, like to something he said, he'd be like, well, thanks. You know, and he'd think you were talking about something else.
Right. I'd be like, hey, you want to go in my janitor closet?
What, Jill?
I said because he didn't wear pants to school.
Yes, actually.
Yeah, that was.
He's kind of like Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal and Ernie Johnson on the 2K pregame show.
Yeah, they don't wear pants behind
There's
that
literally
desk.
no pants under there.
They probably got a couple of chicks down there too.
Well,
Shaq definitely
probably does. How long do you think Shaq's pen is?
Wow, very.
Like on a scale of 1 to 12.
He actually has two of them.
That's the thing, so I can't answer your question.
Oh, okay.
Like, it would be impossible. Your scale only accounts for one.
That's true.
Your scale needs to be reorganized into the first galactic pen scale. You should make one of those save rooms so we don't have to keep running back to the beginning of this world.
Okay. Well, let me just beat these people for... Okay, what is going on here?
Well, we have the longest combo of all time here.
Like, I feel like I'm battling like a Yu-Gi-Oh player with that combo. It was a funny joke, okay? Okay, what is this?
We just... Okay, like...
Okay, can we...
World's
Can
worst
I
player
move?
who's gonna die.
Okay.
Heal, heal, heal.
How do you guys feel about people at card game tournaments who are like
Hard game?
who are like mean to women and think that it will
What?
get them laid somehow?
What kind of card games are you playing?
Actually, that's a real thing.
No, every card game tournament I go to, everyone's amazing.
I don't even go because of this.
I know.
Didn't we already have a conversation about Yu-Gi-Oh! Like last time?
I felt like
I
we
don't
did.
I thought we talked about how much we didn't care about the competitive scene of it because of people
can't
like
do it.
that.
Because of
Can I
sweaty
work on
players.
this? Yeah. Jill, when you bend down like that and you've got my headphones under your blanket, it's just gonna pull them out and hurt my ear.
But my banky. My
But his
banky.
ear.
My banky spanky.
I remember how excited I used to be about like card game tournaments.
Well, it was always my dream to go to a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament, actually.
That is the saddest dream
When I
I've
was
ever
a kid,
heard.
I always wanted to go to one. Because I loved the show and I thought it'd be fun to participate.
Jill, your dreams include like buying Monster High dolls, so like maybe keep the shaming to a minimum.
You know that part in Tangled where like Flynn Rider says what his dream is, and
Does he
everybody
ride Flynn's?
Yeah.
and everybody makes fun of him?
No.
Well, everybody would make fun of you if you said your dream, Nate.
Well, what is your dream? Do you even have any dreams, Jill?
Well,
Or goals
most
in
of
life?
my dreams were fulfilled when Bubby came and married me.
So you have no goals, no dreams. You define yourself by the success of another person. Got it.
No, I have plenty of goals and dreams. I was just saying that you made my dreams come true. I was trying to be nice.
I know. I'm just,
I'm like being a jerk, though.
I'm just joking.
Bad button mash!
I love you.
I don't love you.
Look, I'm just keeping you honest. As they say.
One of my dreams, it might sound silly, but I've always wanted to go to one of those big, beautiful cathedrals in France and wear a princess dress.
And do what there?
I don't know. Look at the art. How
Oh.
fun.
For me, I'd want to hook up with like one of the priests. If I did
I'm
that.
pretty
I
sure
want
they
to
can
be a
help you out with
princess.
that. Actually, you're not young enough.
I can cosplay as a little boy. If that would make it
That's
easier
true.
for them.
We could.
They're like, I'm having some problems. Can you raise your voice? Oh, does that work?
Oh, thank you.
Why do I sound like a druggie?
Oh, my name is Degenerate Jay.
That's literally a slur.
You can't say that.
Yeah, you can't. That's my word.
Degenerate.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, I'm not. I have to say
What was that?
Degenerate before I can use the hard R on
That's
it.
true. You haven't proven yourself to me yet. But even when you do, you have to prove yourself to my people, and that's going to be difficult.
Who are your people? Degenerates?
Native Americans.
Oh, okay.
We already established this.
Yeah, they're from the Degenerate tribe.
Degena?
Yeah, I go up to people, I'm like, what's up, my Degena?
What would you guys say is the least sexy name? Because I think it's Greg.
Actually, I saw a list about.
Damn!
I saw a list about this once, and somebody said the most like unsexy name for a woman was Alice, and I disagree.
I don't think Alice is unsexy.
Yeah, I didn't think it was a bad name. I think the most unsexy name for a woman is Gertrude.
Okay, well, yeah.
I think it's Helga.
But what about a name from the 20th century at least, then?
Gertrude is from the 20th century.
What names you get Gertrude in the last 200 years?
I have an aunt Gert.
Is her full name Gertrude?
Yeah.
When I go up to her, I'm like, yo, Gert!
Is she like
You get
big,
it?
so she has like a lot of girth?
You get it?
I don't know.
Yeah.
She's technically my great aunt. I think she was
Oh, so you're a
either.
liar.
I think she was either my grandpa's sister or my grandma's sister.
Oh,
one of
okay.
those. And I don't remember if she was huge or not, but
So you
she
love.
could
So she's
have
not
been.
even alive?
No, I think she's alive. I'm pretty sure.
But you said you don't remember.
You say you don't remember if she was huge.
Most
or
of my
not.
family lived in different states. I never got to meet them.
You've never met your aunt?
My great aunts, a lot of them I haven't. No.
Huh.
Because a lot of them live
Not
in
everybody
different
gets
states.
together with like their great nephews and third cousins twice removed, like their best buddies 5 times a year, Nate.
I've
Unlike
never
your
met
family.
some of my
I know.
own cousins before,
I know
actually.
everyone in my family.
Nate's family is like, oh boy, we gotta get together and pretend we care about each other for the 3rd time this year.
I have a
We actually
cousin.
do enjoy getting together.
I have a cousin whose name is Cora, who lives in Texas, who I've
Oh.
never met before.
Does she have a big legend surrounding her?
Her name is spelled Cora.
Oh,
so
Would she
not
ever
the
show
same
you
Cora.
her legend?
She should show me her legend.
Yeah, but yeah, I've never met her before, and I have some cousins that I think one of them's named Don, and I've never met him before.
Donald? Like Trump?
No,
Are you related to Trump?
no.
Wow.
But that's what I'm saying. Is like I've never met a lot of my family because they're just like spread
Try
out
getting
all
the-
over the
yeah,
place, and
yes.
my parents never took me anywhere.
Have you tried bringing that up to the family, like messaging them, like, "Hey, I'm related to you."
You should make like a big group chat to your
I
family.
don't want.
Have like a family reunion at this house here.
No,
Have
okay,
everyone
no,
come here.
I'm uninterested.
So that Jay over here has to hang out with everyone
I
in your
wouldn't
family.
even
Don't
do it.
want
I'd
to.
just say I'm busy and work all day.
Would you just like come over to my house?
I'm never invited to your house, so probably not.
I would
And your
invite you
dog
to my
hates
house.
me.
I would invite you to my house.
Your dog is literally like the meanest dog I've ever met who like hates me.
My dog's the nicest dog ever. She's just shy.
Well, okay.
She doesn't like new people in her
Yeah,
house.
I'm shy too. I don't.
because she's afraid that she's gonna get like molested, like she does every day by her father.
I'm shy
Wow.
too, but I don't like attack people over it. Like someone says hi to me, and I'm like, ruff, 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 like at them. Like,
Well, she
settle
doesn't
down.
like people in her home. Like, you
Yeah,
have to
well,
give her a break here.
Settle down. Like I don't like people in my home, and you're here multiple times a week,
Yeah, but you also have a soul.
and the dog doesn't.
No.
Do you not think dogs go to heaven?
No.
No, you don't.
I mean, I think dogs can go to heaven.
You don't think all dogs go to heaven?
No, I don't. I don't think all dogs. I think that
We're not
movie.
getting a sponsorship.
I think that movie's a liar.
I think cats do.
You think cats go to heaven?
Yeah, they're smarter.
Do cats like knock God's water off of his table?
Yeah.
I think all animals go to heaven because I think that they.
Why do you think that?
I think that they are not at the evolutionary part in their, like lifetimes where they'd be able to understand the concept of God.
You're
So-
saying you're saying they're not competent enough to be able to receive salvation, so they'd get a pass.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure in the Bible it says something where, like, if somebody's not competent enough to understand God,
It doesn't say it, but it's
What?
implied that God has mercy on those who are ignorant of
Yeah.
Him.
Yeah.
But here's the thing that I will say: these are all fairy tales, and I don't believe in any of them. So you're all wrong.
Look at me, small penis energy.
That's like the funniest thing when someone mentions their religion respectfully,
Mm-hmm.
and someone's like, "Yeah, well, I don't believe in fairy tales." It's like, "Yeah, well, I don't believe your parents loved you, but I was
Right.
gonna bring it up as a conversation."
Well,
topic."
It's like an assholey thing to say when somebody's talking about something that's important to them.
Well, have you
very
noticed?
boring.
Have you noticed how those people only dispute Christianity? But like, if I was a Muslim and I was like, "Yeah, in the Quran," no one would ever say, "Your religion's a fairy tale religion." Ah,
Yeah, I know.
like
Because
they
they're
don't
probably
want to.
scared.
Well, yeah, but like,
Well, I'm just saying because, like, a lot of these people, the reason they lash out is because they're scared of shit and feel guilty and upset.
yeah,
That sounds like really, like, pretentious, but I'm being serious. A lot of people, like, who are unhappy with their lives,
right.
like, you notice that, like, most of the people who are just perfectly content with their own lives and minding their own business, they don't get involved in any of this shit.
Right.
Like, whether they're Christian or atheist or Islamic or whatever, they just kind of keep to themselves and do their thing. It's always the people who are, like, angry at the world and don't have anything going on that'll be the first to be, like, holding signs that say God hates gays. Or they'll be, like, on Twitter being like, well, the Bible is like a fairy tale written by the Council of Nicaea's penis. So, like, therefore, I don't like God and, I don't know, the Jews suck because, like, I hate Israel. That's always what they say, and they'll never, like, come out and say it. Most of these people,
Anti-Semitic.
yeah, most of these people are anti-Semitic, the people who die on that hill.
But then they like call everyone else Yahtzees.
Yeah, it's so weird to me how it's like, man, the Yahtzees were so bad. Anyway, let's wipe Israel off the map. It's like,
Yeah, I know.
okay, well,
So
now
bad.
hold on just a second here. I'm not sure you are following your own line of reasoning.
But then, like, some of the people in the Middle East, like, stone women when they get raped, and they're like, that's fine.
That is a real thing that still happens.
And then they rape them, and then stone them. Yeah.
Oh, how about that news anchor who got gang, whatted in Egypt?
That's sad.
Yeah, it is sad. You made jokes about it the other day.
No, I did not.
No, he didn't.
I never did.
But it's a real thing.
Jeez.
Yeah, Egypt, high-key seems like a terrible place in this day and age.
I think we talked about Egypt before and shit on them.
I like Egypt and like their land. Like I like a lot of the history in there.
Yeah, but remember when we got to the core bigotry of you when I asked when I asked you if all of the history overnight disappeared from Egypt and it was somewhere else, would you care about Egypt? And you said no.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Well, it just means
Well,
I'm a
because
bigot.
Egypt's a terrible place now.
They can't see you, but we fist bumped.
That makes sense.
Wait, how did we reach our limit?
Oh,
we can add more cards now.
Where are the world cards?
World map? No, map cards.
So we need to get rid of some of these, like these suck.
What do we? Oh, we reached a limit? You can only have 99 map cards?
Yeah, and we need to start getting some for the save rooms. These also suck, by the way. Actually, wait, we should keep one of those, because there's some that are good to get premium.
Okay.
I don't think there's really a purpose to these mushroom ones right now.
No. What if we get rid of the black mushroom ones?
Well, there's a zero. The problem is
okay.
the zeros are good to just keep.
Okay.
But I can. Do you think I should?
No, maybe keep it.
Actually, we have plenty of zeros.
The game shouldn't have a limit on map cards.
No, I don't think it should either. It's kind of silly.
You should start getting rid of some green ones because we have the most of those. 44 green ones in total.
Yeah. Sorry, I was just like so enamored by how much fun I was having there that I like lost interest in whatever we were talking about before. What were we talking about?
I don't know.
Oh, how Jill's Native American.
Yeah.
That is not true.
Yes, it is. You're part Native American.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. You're literally part Jewish, part Native American, and part black.
I don't have any Native American in me.
Yes,
okay?
you do.
I have less than 1% Nigerian and less than 1% Jewish, but I don't have any Native American.
I'm pretty sure you do. We talked about it once.
Jill, I thought you were 95% Native American.
Jill, I thought that you were also 95% Native American. Anywhere I was going to take that was going to be bad.
Okay.
So I decided to just abort.
Oh, abort!
Yeah.
Oh!
The government won't like that.
Well, the government in Minnesota will. You know what really helped me understand family values was when Disney came out and told me that they would help me go to a state where I could get an abortion if I couldn't there.
Yeah, what state would that be? Not Florida, where Disney's at.
They said they'd fly people somewhere.
Oh, okay.
What do you think about that?
Personally, I'm really into it.
What are your thoughts about, like, laws in states being circumvented by massive corporations that have the money to skirt them?
I'd say, like, what's the point of the law, then?
Exactly.
To be like, hey, here's a law. Oh, I'll just pay for this to avoid it. Like, okay.
That is kind of the question.
Well, it's the same with, like, tax breaks, too. How these people, like, find out loopholes in the tax system. But then it seems like the government never fixes those loopholes, so then they just use the loopholes for years.
Well, part of it is you shouldn't even be able to have a U.S.-based business if you're not paying a certain amount of taxes percentage on it.
Right.
But a lot of people are able to get around that. Like, for example, like, as much as I like... Well, I don't even want to say like, because I don't, like, have, like, any allegiance to this guy, but as much as I think people over-hate Elon Musk, there's been a lot of, like, talk about that over the years, about how he's able to, like, get out of paying a lot of taxes.
Yeah.
And it's like, I get that that's... It's weird because, like, technically people defend it a lot, too. Like, they'll be like, well, that's the government's fault. It's like, yeah, but, like, also... Nobody's making you not pay them either, and I kind of do feel like if more people paid their fair share, it would fall less on the middle class to cover their ass.
I agree.
Right.
And that kind of annoys me because, like, for me, like, where $100 is actually a decent amount of money, it's kind of annoying to me that somebody can, like, skirt, no matter who they are, like, out of paying millions of their money, no matter who they are and what their beliefs are and stuff.
It's also...
But I can't.
It's also fucked up when, like, the middle to lower class get something like, let's say, a $1,000 prize, and then that gets taxed the hell out of.
Oh yeah,
You're right.
Considered
Yes.
income.
Yes.
But those people don't have very much money to begin with, so you're just taking more money away from them rather than taking more money from the rich who are constantly getting more money.
Yeah, the most recent thing that kind of pissed me off about this was the government just cracked down a couple months ago on eBay. So now if you sell more than like $600 on eBay, you have to report it on your taxes.
Yeah, it's really
It's actually
dumb.
more like 400 or 300.
And it's like, and the thing is like, okay, so now you are punishing people
who can't make money in
who
the first place.
can't make money in the first place, so now they're having to sell stuff on eBay. And if you really wanted to tax people selling stuff on eBay, fine. But why is it like $400?
It should be more like
In a
1,000 or
year.
2,000.
In a whole year. That's not even in a month.
Yeah.
I honestly
That's
think
in a whole year.
I think it should be $5,000 in a year.
Yeah.
That's what I always
Like
thought.
$400? Really? That's like,
A minuscule amount of money
Yeah.
compared to everything else.
it's like, what is that? Like $30 a month? Like, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Like,
not
okay,
even
wow,
like a
got 'em.
minimum wage.
You know what I've noticed, by the way, since that happened? And this is just my noticing, okay? A lot more people selling things under the table for cash.
Yep.
That's what I've noticed.
Yeah.
Oh, but that's fraud. No one cares.
No.
Nobody cares. And no one's going to report them. Like, I literally, like, the amount of people I've seen on Facebook and other places who do sell their stuff and admit to selling it, but then say they didn't sell it through Facebook so that they don't get taxed. Because
Yeah.
Facebook keeps, like, on Marketplace, because Jill and I have sold a couple of things on there before. If you actually sell something, you're supposed to mark it as sold. If it doesn't sell, which we've had most of our stuff not sell, like
Yeah.
where just no one wanted it, then you have to like take down the listing and mark that it didn't sell so that you don't get taxed on it. Because it wouldn't be fair if I was like, hey, do you want to buy my table for $30 and no one ever bought it, but then eBay counts it as I made $30 because nobody ever bought it.
Right.
But the amount of people right now who are just not reporting it, but even like outwardly admit kind of like in private, yeah, I sold that, but I didn't report it,
Right.
is astounding right now. Like, it's literally just everybody committing fraud to get around the law. And in the words of Syndrome, once everyone commits fraud, no one will be. Like, there's nothing you can do about it, because like when this problem becomes that widespread where everyone doesn't care,
Yeah.
and everyone is just going around it, then this law is pointless.
Well, yeah, it's because...
Well, because it's an unfair law, so people say,
Right.
fuck you.
Well,
They're not going to
and
do it.
They make it so far low that the amount that you have to sell to meet this is so low anyways. It doesn't do anything to your wages.
It's literally less than a PS5.
Well,
Yeah.
kinda-
We resold a one PS5.
the thing
Yep.
that strikes me about it that's weird is like, before Biden got voted into office, all of
okay.
these people were like, tax the rich, they're bad, tax the rich. And then they vote Biden into office thinking that's what he's going to do, and instead he taxes the poor people by doing that.
Actually, yes.
Yeah.
So it's like, no wonder his approval
oops.
ratings are shit. You just did the opposite of what everybody wanted you to do.
Well, his
Yeah.
entire presidency, whether you like the Democratic Party or not, is like irrelevant because his entire presidency's been doing the opposite of what people elected him to do. That's why he has a 37% approval rating when we
Right.
record this. And those 37% are just hardcore party line towers, you know what I mean?
Yeah, people that
Regardless-
just no matter what happens, they're like, yeah, Democrats!
Regardless of like what party you're on, I think it's really fucked up to become a president and promise all of these things and then do the opposite of those things.
Yeah.
And they all do that to some extent, but this has been pretty...
And then people will like go and like shill about it and be like, well, actually, no, this didn't happen. It's like, yeah, it did.
My favorite part is when you have billionaires who say they'd rather pay more for gas as long as Trump's not around. It's like, no kidding, you didn't like Trump and you're a billionaire.
Well, and it's like, also, you don't pay for gas.
No, like literally to you, filling up a gas can that's $100 is nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, well then you should get a better job. And it's like, well, it's crazy how quickly people on the left will become people on the right in areas to defend what they're saying, but not in other areas. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas, like, I think everyone has moved somewhat left. I feel like people who were actually Democrat, when this is like getting a little dangerously close to like no true Scotsman, but I do feel like people who are actually Democrat, like historically would now be almost conservative or centrist. Because everybody has moved further left, like in this country.
Yeah.
The entire country has. Like, if you look at the political spectrum, the Republican Party's moved further left. Like, the Democratic Party has certainly moved further left. You know, the Green Party moved further left. And, like, there's branches off of the left and the right that are mostly further left. Like, the only ones that you could maybe consider further right are, like, some kind of insanity, like, alt-right thing.
Like the extremist
Like
groups
me.
that are like the KKK.
Yes, exactly. And those people are in, like, extremely low supply compared to everyone else.
Right.
Although, like, the media wants you to believe they're not, because if they make you scared of them, it's another news story they can make money off of.